Hi friends, welcome back to Literary In. My name is Sophia and I am back with another very informative video, and this is an introductory video on direct speech and indirect speech. Today in this video we are going to learn how to change direct speech into indirect speech and what are the fundamental differences between the direct speech and indirect speech. So let's start the video very quickly. So stay with me and watch the video till end. So friends, before moving ahead, let me remind you that don't forget to subscribe my channel Literary In for more informative videos. But if you have already subscribed and you have not pressed the bell icon, do press the bell icon so you never miss any update. So keep watching till end because it's time for learning. So let's get started very quickly. As I have already shared that today in this video we are going to talk about the direct narration or direct speech, indirect narration or indirect speech. So before moving ahead, let me make it clear that what does the word narration mean? Narration in fact is the act of reporting the speaker's words. So we have two ways to report the speaker's words. The first one is direct speech and the second one is indirect speech. So let's talk about both of them in detail. Direct speech is when we quote the speaker's word in the same way as we hear from the speaker's mouth. And indirect speech is when we make and we transform the speaker's word. We add some more words and we change and we convey the message in our own words. That is called indirect speech. Let's talk about the direct narration and find out the ways to discover the direct narration. Students, over here we have an example. She said she is busy. Now this sentence has two parts. The first part, she said, is called the reporting speech, and the second part, she is busy, which is enclosed in inverted commas, is called reported speech. The part enclosed in the inverted commas is called the reported speech because these are the exact words without any change and they are conveyed as they heard from the mouth of the speaker. Here we have the example of direct speech. For example, if you have to ask somebody something that what he or she is doing. For example, you ask, "What are you doing?" And she answers, "I am cooking." And if you have to report the same sentence to somebody and you have to convey the same message to somebody else, you have two ways to convey. So over here we are going to use the direct speech method. Faiza said, "I am cooking." For example, somebody asks, "What is Faiza doing?" So you have to say, Faiza said, "I am cooking." In the direct speech, we quote speaker's words as it is, as we hear from speaker's mouth. Here you can see the example of indirect speech. For example, if you have to ask somebody what he or she is doing, so you ask a question, "What are you doing?" And you get the answer, "I am reading my favorite storybook." So now you have to convey this message to somebody else. So you have two ways to convey the message. The first one we have discussed on the previous slide, and the second one we are going to discuss on this slide, and that is indirect speech. For example, you have to convey the same message and you are going to say, "Ali said that he was reading his favorite storybook." Now in this sentence, you do not see any inverted commas, a conjunction that is used, and the sentence ends on a full stop. So this is called indirect speech. Let's talk about the fundamental differences between direct and indirect narration. Let's begin with the first difference. Remove inverted commas. So when we change or convert the direct narration into indirect narration, the first change which we make is the removal of inverted commas. So let's understand with the help of an example. Nasir said, "I am working hard." This sentence has two parts. The first part is reporting speech, Nasir said, and the second part is enclosed in inverted commas, and this part is called reported speech. Now you can see that when we have converted direct narration into indirect narration in the last sentence below, Nasir said that he was working hard. We do not see any commas over here, and we find a statement which ends on a full stop. Let's have a look at the second difference. Change the tense. When we convert direct narration into indirect narration, we need to change the tense also. So let's have a look at the example again. Nasir said, "I am working hard." The tense, the helping verb is am. And the indirect narration is Nasir said that he was working hard. Now am is changed into was. Let's see the third and the last difference, use of conjunction that. So when we remove commas, in place of commas we use the conjunction that. Nasir said that he was working hard and a full stop. So guys, this is all about today. In the upcoming videos, we will learn how to change the direct narration into indirect narration, how to change the tense, and how to make certain other changes. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button below, and do tell me in the comment section if you like my videos. And if you like my videos, please don't forget to share with others so that they can also learn. So take care of yourself.